3 years ago, I watched someone with half my experience get promoted to VP while I got passed over. The salary difference? $180,000. The reason? I completely misunderstood what corporate politics actually meant. I thought keeping my head down and doing great work was enough. I was wrong. If you've ever felt like workplace success isn't just about performance, you're absolutely right. If you're currently watching colleagues advance while you stay stuck, this video will change that. I'm going to share the 3 exact strategies that took me from being politically naive to becoming a VP in 18 months and how you can start using them tomorrow. Here's what nobody tells you about corporate politics. According to a 2024 McKinsey study, 45% of workplace professionals report experiencing political disagreements or dynamics that directly impact their career advancement. But here's the thing. 68% of workers actively avoid engaging with office politics because they think it means being manipulative or fake. I was in that 68%. I'm naturally introverted. The idea of playing politics felt dirty, like I had to compromise my values or become someone I'm not. So I focused on being the best performer. I worked 60-hour weeks. I delivered results that exceeded every metric. And I got absolutely nowhere. The wake-up call came when Marcus, a colleague who joined 6 months after me, got the VP promotion I'd been working toward for 3 years. His performance numbers were good, but not exceptional. The difference? He understood something I didn't. Corporate politics isn't about manipulation. It's about influence, relationships, and strategic visibility. And once I learned these 3 specific strategies, everything changed. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button because I break down real corporate strategies like this every week, and trust me, you don't want to miss the next one. Strategy number 1. Map the invisible power structure. This is the strategy I wish I'd known from day 1. Here's what I learned. The org chart on your company intranet? That's not how decisions actually get made. There's a parallel structure, an invisible network of influence, where the real power flows. And if you don't know that map, you're navigating blind. Let me give you a concrete example from my own experience. My company had a chief operating officer named Sarah who officially reported to the CEO. But here's what I discovered. Before any major decision went to the CEO, it was actually discussed in informal conversations between Sarah and David, our chief revenue officer, who'd worked together at their previous company for 12 years. If you wanted your initiative approved, you didn't just pitch to Sarah. You needed David's buy-in first because he had her ear. That informal relationship, forged over a decade, held more weight than any formal authority. Here's your implementation framework for mapping power structures. Step 1. Identify the decision influencers. Don't just look at titles. Pay attention to who gets consulted before decisions are made. In meetings, whose opinion does leadership ask for? Whose silence makes people uncomfortable? That's influence. Step 2. Track the pre-meeting conversations. Real decisions happen before the formal meeting. I started arriving 5 minutes early and staying 5 minutes late. I noticed who pulled who aside for quick chats. Those conversations are where consensus gets built. Step 3. Map the alliance networks. Every organization has unofficial alliances. People who came from the same company, went to the same school, or worked on transformational projects together. These bonds create trust networks that bypass formal hierarchy. My tactical action for you. This week, create a simple document. List the top 10 decision makers in your organization. For each one, write down. Who do they grab coffee with? Who do they mention frequently? Who did they bring with them from previous companies? This visibility alone will change how you operate. You'll stop wondering why certain initiatives succeed while others die. You'll see the pattern. Strategy number 2. Build strategic relationships authentically. And I want to emphasize that word, authentically. After my promotion loss, I made a critical mistake. I tried to network like everyone else, forced small talk at happy hours, connected on LinkedIn with people I barely knew, and attended every company event. It felt exhausting and fake, and guess what? It didn't work. Here's what Harvard Business Review research found in 2024. Apparent sincerity is one of 4 critical components of workplace politics. But here's the key. It has to be apparent because it's real, not because you're performing it. The breakthrough for me came when I stopped trying to network with everyone and started building genuine relationships with the right people. Not the most powerful people, the right people for where I wanted to go. Here's my framework for strategic relationship building. Step 1. Identify your career path stakeholders. I wanted to become VP of operations, so I identified 3 people. The current VP who'd potentially recommend a successor, the CFO who controlled budget approvals for our department, and a senior director who'd risen through the exact path I wanted to take. 3 people, not 20. 3. That's manageable even for introverts. Step 2. Provide value before asking for anything. This is where most people fail. They network transactionally. What can you do for me? Instead, I researched what each person cared about and found ways to help them first. The CFO was obsessed with process efficiency. I spent 2 weeks analyzing our departmental workflows and presented him with 3 cost-saving recommendations, no ask attached, just value. He started inviting me to planning meetings because I'd proven I could think at his level. Step 3. Create regular touch points that feel natural. I didn't ask for networking coffee. Instead, I identified projects where our work intersected naturally. With the senior director, I volunteered for a cross-functional initiative she led. We ended up having working lunches where she shared career insights organically. The political skill isn't what you talk about, it's creating the conditions for those conversations to happen naturally. My tactical action for you. Right now, identify 3 people who can influence your next career move. For each one, answer, what do they care about professionally? How can I help them this month without asking for anything in return? Start there. 1 small act of service per person. Watch what happens. Strategy number 3, master strategic visibility. This is the strategy that literally changed everything for me. Here's the truth that nobody wants to hear. Great work that nobody knows about doesn't advance your career. I used to think this was unfair. Now I understand it's just reality. The data backs this up. A 2025 McKinsey Women in the Workplace study found that women receive less sponsorship and manager advocacy specifically because their contributions are less visible. Men at the same level receive more career support because they're better at strategic visibility. This isn't about bragging. It's about ensuring decision makers know the impact you're creating. Because when promotion time comes, they can only advocate for what they've seen. Here's my framework for strategic visibility. Step 1. Document your wins in leadership language. I used to report, I finished the Q3 analysis. That's task completion. After learning this strategy, I started reporting. The Q3 analysis revealed a $2.4 million revenue opportunity in the enterprise segment that we can capture this quarter. See the difference? The second version speaks to business impact. It makes leadership pay attention because it's in their language. Opportunity, revenue, strategic advantage. Step 2. Create visible value in high-stakes meetings. This was my game changer. Instead of just presenting my work in meetings, I started identifying problems that leadership cared about and positioning my work as solutions to their challenges. Example, our CEO was concerned about client retention rates. I had been working on operational improvements. But instead of presenting it as operational efficiency, I framed it as reducing client churn by improving delivery speed by 30%. Same work, different framing. Suddenly, I was solving the CEO's problem. Step 3. Build executive sponsorship through thought leadership. I started writing brief strategic memos, not reports, but analysis and recommendations, and sending them to key executives when I had insights relevant to their challenges. Not weekly, maybe quarterly, just enough to stay on their radar as someone who thinks strategically. One of those memos caught the attention of our Chief Operating Officer. She invited me to present my ideas to the executive team. That presentation became the foundation for a new initiative that I was asked to lead. That initiative led directly to my VP promotion. my tactical action for you. This week, take one project you're working on. Rewrite how you'll present it using this template. This initiative addresses executive priority by delivering specific business impact through your solution. Practice speaking in outcomes, not activities. This skill alone will change how leadership perceives you. Now let me tell you about the $180,000 mistake I made, because learning these strategies isn't enough. You have to avoid my biggest error. When I first learned about workplace politics, I tried to implement everything at once. I started networking aggressively, trying to be visible everywhere, mapping every relationship. It was overwhelming, and worse, it came across as inauthentic and desperate. Here's what I learned. Corporate politics is a long game. It's not about one big move. It's about consistent, authentic relationship building over time. The professionals who succeed, the ones who advance without compromising their values, they don't network with everyone. They build deep relationships with a few key people. They don't promote every win. They strategically highlight their most impactful work. They don't play politics. They understand influence. Here's your 30-day action plan to start navigating corporate politics like a pro. Week 1. Mapping phase. Create your power structure document. Identify the 3 most influential people in your career path. Start observing meeting dynamics and pre-meeting conversations. Week 2. Value provision phase. For each of your 3 key stakeholders, identify one way you can provide value this month. Not networking, value. Research their challenges. Find opportunities to help. Week 3. Visibility phase. Reframe one project using the business impact template. Practice communicating in leadership language. Document your wins in outcome terms, not task terms. Week 4. Relationship building phase. Initiate contact with your 3 stakeholders. Offer the value you identified in Week 2. Create natural touch points through project collaboration, not forced networking. If you found this valuable, here's what I want you to do right now. First, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Second, drop a comment and tell me, which of these 3 strategies surprised you most? What's your biggest challenge with workplace politics? I read every comment, and your questions often become future videos. Remember, corporate politics isn't about manipulation. It's about influence, relationships, and strategic visibility. Master these 3 strategies, and you won't just navigate politics. You'll use them to accelerate your career while staying completely authentic to who you are.
This is the C-Suite Playbook, where Fortune 500 strategies meet actionable insights. Your competitive advantage starts here.